Most romancy anime end right when the couple finally holds hands. It's the ultimate coward's way out. But what if a show actually had the guts to explore what happens after the confession? I'm talking about marriage, taxes, career failures, and the absolute crushing weight of adulthood. Grab a box of tissue, because today we are reviewing the most emotionally devastating anime ever made, Clannad After Story. To appreciate After Story, you need to understand where it comes from. The first season of Clannad is a fairly standard, albeit charming, high school harem drama. Tomoya is a cynical delinquent who helps a sweet, fragile girl named Nagisa revive the school drama club. But After Story throws all those tired high school tropes in the garbage. Our main couple finally graduates, and reality hits them like a freight train. The safety net of the school festival is gone, replaced by the terrifying unknown of the real world. The show immediately transitions into an incredibly grounded exploration of young adult life. Tomoya takes a grueling blue-collar job just to pay the rent, while Nagisa struggles with chronic illness. It sets the stage for a deeply relatable family drama. The genius of this series is how it violently breaks away from traditional anime structures. By shifting the focus to marriage, pregnancy, and career struggles, it taps into a primal, universal anxiety. It proves that the most terrifying villains aren't demon lords, but rather medical bills, unemployment, and the fear of losing the people you love. We absolutely have to talk about Kyoto Animation's masterful adaptation of Key's visual novel. While it doesn't have the flashy mappa sakuga of a battle shonen Kyoani, delivers Gotia character acting. Every subtle shift in posture and micro-expression carries immense emotional weight, making the characters feel painfully human. And then there is the legendary soundtrack. Jun Maeda's musical compositions are weaponized to absolutely destroy your tear ducts. Tracks like Roaring Tides and The Palm of a Tiny Hand are Pavlovian triggers for emotional breakdowns. The audio design perfectly amplifies the quiet, devastating moments of tragedy. Ultimately, this is a profound character study on grief and acceptance. Watching Tomoya navigate the crushing burden of sudden parental responsibility is one of the most harrowing arcs in fiction. It deconstructs his trauma and slowly rebuilds him, showing that true strength isn't about physical power, but the resilience to keep living. If you look at my anime list, Clannad After Story is absolute anime royalty. It has comfortably sat in the top 20 highest rated shows of all time for over a decade. Ask any veteran on Reddit or anime for recommendations that will make you cry. And this is always the undisputed #1 answer. However, it isn't entirely immune to criticism. A vocal minority on Twitter often complains about the first season's slow pacing, calling the giant anime eyes and outdated Mo art style a huge barrier to entry. Some even argue that the supernatural elements in the final act feel like a cheap But despite the art style debates, the global fandom consensus remains unshaken. The emotional payoff in episode 18 is widely considered one of the greatest single episodes in television history. Even the harshest elitists admit that this show will break you. Clannad After Story is a grueling, emotional gauntlet that will fundamentally change how you view family and adulthood. It isn't just an anime. It is a life-changing experience that demands immense patience but rewards you with absolute cinematic perfection. If you can push past the haram tropes of the prequel, you will find a masterpiece that completely redefines the romance genre. Make sure you call your parents after watching this one. I give Clannad After Story an undisputed, undeniable 10 out of 10. Thanks for watching.